out from my window.
Favorite time of the morning? Oh, there is nothing better. Nothing better. But good morning, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while since I last picked up the camera. I'm not gonna lie to you, I had a few days off of vlogging, so I feel like let's have a little sit down and we can have a bit of a catch up. Well, this is kind of cute. I feel like we have never caught up from this location before, but I'm just enjoying my morning coffee. And as I said, it's been a few days since I last picked up the vlogging camera, so what do I have to update you on? Well, first of all, new hair. I don't know if you guys will be able to notice, but I had my haircut last week, which I think I did mention that I was due a haircut, so it's probably no surprise. Just did the usual trim, nothing fancy. I just really like it when it's back up to this length, and I think I mentioned it before, but I was getting to a point where like my hair was just annoying me every morning when I was doing it, no matter if I was straightening it or curling it. I was like, it's just not looking right, and it suddenly told me, I was like, oh, because I'm due a haircut. And now that it's back to this length, like this is just my favorite length. It's like little kind of bobby kind of length. I can just tuck it under a little bit. I absolutely love it, and I'm really enjoying wearing my hair straight, which for a long time I was like 90% curly, 10% straight, and it's like been easing down, so it's like 80% curly, 20% straight, 30% curly, no, 70% curly, 30% straight, until it's getting to a point where it's like 50-50, and I'm really enjoying wearing it straight. I just think it's a bit lower maintenance. I just feel like it suits me a bit better, and yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. So yeah, I took a few days off from vlogging. I was gonna bring you along with me to the salon, but in all honesty, I was just really enjoying having like a makeup free, camera free kind of a day. I just wanted to sit down and enjoy the haircut and just catch up with my hairdresser, because it's always lovely when you just sit down and have a good old natter, and I didn't have to like worry about the vlogging camera. So I hope you guys don't mind. But it's currently Monday morning, the Monday after bonfire night. Remember the 5th of November. I won't lie, I actually forgot that it was the 5th of November. I think because like I was so focused on Halloween, and then after that it's like Black Friday and then Christmas. I kind of forget there's like a little like holiday in between. I don't really know whether to call it a holiday because it's not like a bank holiday or anything in the UK. It's just kind of a little tradition. Like I wouldn't say it's like as big as Halloween or anything like that. But we literally had like the best view from our flat. Like where we live overlooks quite a lot of it's really hard to explain without like giving away where we live, but basically we had an amazing view. So we didn't actually book to like go to a specific fireworks display or anything, because we got a free fireworks display from our flat. So we literally sat in on the Friday night, had all the blinds and curtains open, and just watched the fireworks, and it was absolutely magical. It was so lovely. We've definitely said next year we think we will book in to go to a display, but I feel like it's a lot more fun when you go with someone, and because I've kind of forgotten it happened, we hadn't like arranged anything with anyone, so I think next year we might go with like some friends of ours and just make a little like trip of it, because I always think that's like just really special and really nice and gets you a little bit in the festive spirit, you know what I mean? But yes, we just had the loveliest weekend. It was just the two of us basically at the weekend. We went to go see the new film Eternals as well, the new Marvel one, which I absolutely loved. Like, it actually got slated by the critics, but before we went, because like Alex really wanted to go, and I was like, oh, it's been absolutely slated, babe, like do you think it's worth it? So what we did was we checked like audience ratings, and it was like the critics gave it like 3 stars, or was it 3 out of 10, I think it was, but then the public gave it like 8 out of 10. So we were like, okay, let's give it a try, let's see it. And I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was amazing. Angelina Jolie was phenomenal in it, like so amazing, so beautiful. I love her blonde. It's kind of making me want to go icy blonde, but I know I'm never gonna have the time or the funds to upkeep the roots. But she looked so beautiful, and I really loved her character. Like, without giving anything away from the storyline, I feel like her character was really representative of like someone with a mental illness or like a mental health issue, and kind of showing that like you can still achieve great things even if you have these kind of like issues, which I really liked it about her character. So yeah, we just had like a little date night on Saturday night, and then Sunday was just like a chilled one in the flat. So it was like a really chill weekend, but I feel like I needed it because I haven't had a proper chilled weekend in such a long time. Like, I literally could not tell you the last time that I had a full chill cozy weekend in the flat, just me and Alex, and it was so nice. And I feel like it's probably the last chill weekend I'm gonna have, because from here on out It's when the craziness is starting. It's when all the Black Friday goodness is starting, all the Vlogmas goodness is starting. Just so much is going to be happening from here on out. So if you notice a lot of YouTubers, creators, Instagrammers talk about how tired they are at the moment, like, just give them a little sympathy, give them a little hug, because there is a lot going on at the moment. I've literally been up since about 6 this morning, working on some Black Friday stuff. The Black Friday hub is officially up on the blog now, so you can go and check out the Black Friday hub. Things will be being updated as I go. Any like new early discounts I can put on there, and then obviously during all the sales, it is going to be a lot happening over there. I've also started uploading my gift guides onto the blog for Christmas, so if you are looking for Christmas presents, make sure to go and check that out. I'm also uploading all my gift guides onto my Instagram and putting them in a little highlight, so if you'd rather shop them over on Instagram, you can also do so. But I feel like that's all the updates I have for you. Oh, actually no, I have one more update to show you that you guys are going to be so happy with me for finally managing to drag Alex to IKEA and get myself. Bum ba dum ba. We have finally picked up my new IKEA mirror, and I could not be happier. When Alex asked me what I wanted to do this weekend, my first response was go to IKEA and get the mirror. The mirror that you wouldn't let me get last time, or not wouldn't let me, but persuaded me not to. He persuaded me that I didn't need it, and I don't know why I listened to him. You guys all agreed that this mirror would be so much better, and as much as I love that beveled one, it just wasn't working anymore. So I feel like this is going to be so much better. It is huge. Like, look at the height of this. It's absolutely massive. You can see so much in it. I hope I don't look too small in it. That's my only concern, is because it's so tall. I feel like I'm going to look really, really short in all of the vlog clips. But you know what? If it means that you guys can see outfits better and you get a better experience, and especially with Black Friday coming up, I was like, I need it for Black Friday, because there's going to be a lot of hauls, a lot of try-ons, a lot of new in pieces to show you guys. So I was like, I definitely need it before Black Friday starts. So I'm really, really happy to have finally got it. The only thing I don't like is the fact that it's silver. I thought it was white. Looking from everyone's like posts, looking from how it looks online, I thought this bit was white, but it's actually silver. But you know what, it's not the end of the world. I mean, no one really looks that much at like the sides of it, and it does kind of look white in the camera. So yeah, all that matters is we have the big new IKEA mirror ready for Black Friday, ready for all my outfits of the day. And let's start it off with today's outfit of the day. I'm wearing my new warehouse dress. I absolutely love this dress. It's so gorgeous, and especially belted it is just the perfect length, like just hits my knees, which I really, really like. I think for these kind of jumper dresses, I personally prefer them just to be a little bit longer. You can wear it with tights if you're leaving the house, it looks really flattering, or you could wear it with knee-high riding boots and bare legs if you wanted to. I don't always like wearing tights, like as much as I do enjoy wearing my tights, like my Gucci tights, my Fendi tights, sometimes it's just nice to wear like boots and a dress and not have to worry about tights underneath. So yeah, I'm obviously wearing it with my slippers because I'm just in the house today, but I absolutely love this dress. I will link it down below if you haven't checked out that latest haul, but I would definitely recommend it because I got some really, really great gems from Warehouse, and I have a feeling they're going to do some great stuff in the Black Friday sales. So yeah, maybe bookmark it, maybe save it, but I just think it's the cutest little jumper dress. So cozy and so warm. Actually, I was freezing this morning and I've put this on and I've toasted up really, really nicely. I think the coffee probably helps as well. But oh my goodness, I am in a very, very chatty and rambly mood this morning, so I feel like I need to crack on with some of my tasks, my admin bits to do today, and then we can catch up in a bit. I always really like this setup whenever I put you up here, and I barely ever do it, but I've just had a new little delivery. It's a little bit bright. I hope you can still see. I've just had a new little delivery arrive that I thought we could unbox together. It's from a brand called Interlude Candles. So I feel like it's going to be some really lovely festive pieces. This is a like PR. Oh, hello. There we go. It's a PR delivery, so I'm not entirely sure what's in the box, but we can open it up together. Cutest little packaging. Look at the little. I always save as well. I literally have a box of tissue paper saved for when Christmas rolls around, because I get so many deliveries, and like the tissue paper's barely been used. I mean, something like this I would not be able to save. Okay, what have we got here? Oh my gosh. Guys, look, it's a little lemon. Can you see that? It's a little lemon. Doesn't smell lemony. Oh my god, that is the cutest thing. I'm assuming these are all little lemons in this box. No, we have a lime. That is just the cutest thing in the world. Oh my gosh. I will link to Interlude Candles, like Instagram and stuff down below. Oh, we have a pink one. Grapefruit, maybe? So we've got the little fruit candles. It's coming up a lot pinker on camera than it is in real life. It's not actually that vivid. Oh, nearly dropped it. They are so cute. Okay, and then in the next box, we have... Oh, I love these shell candles. A classic shell candle, which I just think are the cutest things. Oh, this smells very festive, which I wouldn't have guessed for a shell candle, because shell candles to me are a bit more summery, but that's very festive. I can smell some kind of cinnamon in there. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it's lovely. And then, oh, we have a lovely pillar candle, which I'm going to be very excited to light for Christmas. Look at that. I don't know how well you can see it. There you go. But it's like beveled. I'm going to need to get myself a little tray to be able to put them on, because my goodness, this focus. Can we? Yes, thank you. That is my face. I'm going to have to get like a little tray to put them on so that I can actually light them. But that's just so cute. This one, I don't think it smells either. I think it's like a soy candle smell, but the cutest little delivery. So thank you so much to Interlude. I'll link them down below. Some lovely little candles. I feel like these ones I'm definitely gonna have to save for summer, because I can't be lighting little lemons in the depths of winter, but they are just the cutest things. I genuinely have never seen a candle like this. But yeah, thank you so much to Interlude. That was so cute. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about Black Friday. I know I kind of mentioned it this morning, but I've had a few like requests and stuff, and a few people like asking me about what my predictions are for Black Friday this year. So I thought it would be really helpful to just sit down and have like a big old chat about what I'm kind of predicting this year, what we can expect, what I kind of think is going to be happening this Black Friday, and basically just trying to like be as useful as possible so that we can be as prepared as possible. So Black Friday. Now, if you don't know what Black Friday is, I have actually written an entire blog post basically breaking down exactly what Black Friday is, the terminology, Black Friday versus Cyber Week, all of that jazz. So I'll link that blog post down below if you do want to check it out. So one of the biggest things that I am predicting for this year for Black Friday is the sales starting earlier. I have definitely noticed this year on year, especially last year. I feel like a lot of brands almost like tested the waters last year with some really, really early sales, and clearly found a lot of success, because brands are going to be starting their Black Friday sales really, really early this year. I think the main bulk of the sales are going to start 2 weeks before Black Friday, which is kind of crazy when you think about it, but it also kind of makes sense, because one of the biggest things with Black Friday, and one of the reasons why brands don't just keep their sales to Black Friday, is because they just can't keep up with demand. They can't keep up with everything happening on all of one day. They don't have the staff, they don't have the technology, and it's just a bit almost unfair. So what they do is they try and kind of space it out a little bit and try and elongate the sales to try and make it a bit more manageable for them. So the sales are going to be starting from about 2 weeks before Black Friday. Now, I know that that can be annoying for some of us, because obviously the Black Friday, like actual Black Friday, the 26th of November is payday. So it can be a little bit tricky when the sales start starting a little bit earlier, but we'll talk about that a little bit more in a bit when I go on to like some tips for Black Friday. But one thing I will say in terms of like predictions is that with regards to high street versus luxury, I feel like they do Black Friday very, very differently. With regards to luxury brands, they usually kind of come up with a sale and stick to it, so whether that's 20% off or 15% off or 10% off. Once they have offered this discount, it doesn't usually change. I know some people like to wait until the last minute on the Friday to see if it will go down any further, to see if the sale kind of like grows, if that makes sense, if there's any more reduction. But I would say my prediction is that that's not going to happen, and from my experience and from the brands that I've already been speaking to, that is not going to happen in terms of luxury items, and that once it goes down into the sale, that's it, that's the most it's going to be reduced. So if you do want to pick it up, I would say try and get your hands on it as soon as possible, because you don't want to miss out by waiting too long. But the high street works very, very differently in terms of their Black Friday sales. Instead of just keeping one sale and sticking with that throughout the week, they change it up day by day by day, which is one of the reasons why I think it will be really, really helpful for you guys so that you don't get overwhelmed to check out my blog post. I know that I'm going to be plugging that blog page so much, but it's because I'm working so hard to be as helpful as possible for you guys. And I know last year I had so many messages, DMs and comments saying how useful it was, so I would definitely recommend it checking it out, because I will be updating it every single morning between 8 and 9 a.m. and I will be updating it with all of that day's discounts. And I feel like with the high street it's really useful to go onto it so you know exactly what's going to be on sale that day. For example, last year ASOS did like 10% off jeans on the Monday, 20% off coats on Tuesday, 30% off beauty on the Wednesday. And even though they do offer some kind of site-wide discount usually throughout the week, with their big sales it changes every single day. So a coat might have gone down to £50 on the Monday and gone back up to £80 by the Thursday. So with high street I do find it very, very overwhelming with how much the sales do change every single day. So I would just say make sure to check out that blog post every morning before you log into all the high street brands that you want to shop that day, just so that you know exactly what sale is going to be happening each day. Now, although the shops are open this year, I am predicting that 90% of the big Cyber Week sales are going to be happening online. Brands have noticed a huge increase in online shopping, and I feel like they've really been upping their online experience. And I feel like in order to keep people online shopping, they're going to be offering, I'm not going to say better, but just bigger discounts online. And now obviously the stores will be open, you can go into store, but I personally find during Black Friday it's a lot less overwhelming to be shopping online, because you can have things saved, you can have bookmarks, you know exactly what you're looking for, you can search for an exact item rather than going in store, bustling about, knocking into people, trying to find what you're looking for. So I will say my recommendation and my advice would be to stick online when you're shopping throughout Black Friday. That being said, one prediction that I kind of hate to say, but I am making, is there might be a few crashes. Now, maybe brands have learned from last year, because there were quite a few big site crashes last year. For example, the White Company last year completely crashed with all of its influencers. With our affiliate scheme that we work with them, it completely crashed and they just had to scrap it for the entire week, which was really such a shame and a big stress for a lot of people. It meant that a lot of people couldn't get what they wanted, a lot of people weren't able to shop it, and it really affected the White Company's complete Black Friday. So hopefully brands will have learned their lessons from last year, because there were quite a few site crashes last year. I think ASOS went down on one day. I'm trying to think what other brands went down. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, but quite a few brands went down for like at least a day during the week. So I feel like this year they're going to be upping their websites. They're going to be upping all of the like background, you know, coding that goes into it. They're going to be upping how many people are able to get onto the website at one time. Maybe they'll be introducing virtual queues. I know that some brands did that last year. I personally don't really like virtual queues. I'd much rather that brands just put the infrastructure in to make sure that more people could be on the website. But one thing to note, so do be sure to be patient, do be sure to have everything saved, be prepared, so that if there are any crashes, it's not a big deal. And then the last prediction I'm going to be making in terms of Black Friday this year is slower delivery times. I definitely noticed a huge increase of how many brands were offering slower delivery times. I think it's mainly just to keep up with demand, because of how many people are shopping, because of how much people are buying. They just can't offer next day delivery, even on places like ASOS or H&M that usually offer next day delivery. They just are not going to be able to keep up with the demand. So I think the earliest or quickest delivery you'll probably be able to get is like 2 to 3 days. So that is something just to note in terms of if you're buying for a present, if you're buying for a specific reason, even if you're just buying it for yourself and you want it as a treat, you probably will have to wait a little while longer than you normally have to in terms of delivery times. But again, I feel like we need to cut the brands some slack, because it's going to be a big year this year for Black Friday. So I don't mind having to wait a day or two extra to receive my goods. Now, one of the biggest things that I know from speaking to brands and speaking to some of my contacts is that they're really pushing gifts this year. They've realised that people shop so much in the Black Friday sales for Christmas presents, which is only sensible. Like, let's be honest, if you're gonna get something, a lovely Christmas present, why not get it for 20, 30, 40% off? So they're really gonna be pushing their gifts this year. So most brands already have on their website the gift section, so gifts for him, gifts for her, stocking fillers and all that jazz. And I feel like they're really, really gonna be pushing it. I think they're gonna be offering amazing discounts in terms of their gifts. So make sure to go and check out my gift guide if you want some ideas of gifts to get your loved ones, because I feel like they are gonna be big this year. Like, brands know that that's what we're shopping for, and they want to treat us and try and offer amazing discounts for us to encourage us to shop some gifts for Christmas. So one of the biggest questions that I've been getting recently are what brands I would recommend keeping an eye on, that I would recommend like bookmarking or saving. So what I will do is I will leave a list down below in the description box of some of the best brands I would recommend keeping an eye on this Black Friday. Maybe you could bookmark the pages, save them in your notes, save them as a highlight, but I would definitely recommend checking out ASOS, H&M, Farfetch, Net-a-Porter, John Lewis, River Island, Nasty Gal, Misguided. There are so many brands, I can't even think of them all off the top of my head at the moment, so I will leave them linked down below, so check out the description box for the best brands that I would recommend keeping an eye on, and the brands that I'm going to be personally checking, and the brands that I will be keeping an eye on every single day to shop my own Black Friday goodies. But yeah, they're definitely the ones that I would recommend checking out. Now, in terms of shopping tips, let's talk a little bit about shopping tips this Black Friday. Again, I think I've done a few blog posts on this, so I'll link them down below if you'd rather them in like reading form, but I'm assuming you're here on this YouTube channel because you like listening form. So the biggest tip that I can give you is be prepared. Honestly, I can't tell you how important it is to be prepared for Black Friday. Black Friday and the whole of Cyber Week is overwhelming, to say the least. There are so many sales being thrown at your face. There are so many discounts out there. There are so many options of things that you can buy, and discounts and discount codes and what to use. So the best thing I would say is be prepared. And I'm going to plug it again, but the best way to be prepared is by bookmarking my Black Friday hub, because not only will I be linking what sales there are on that day, not only will I be linking my top favorite products from that day, I'll also make sure to put if there's a specific discount that you need to add in the checkout. I know a lot of people last year made this mistake, and I had a lot of people saying to me, oh, I missed out on that discount, I don't understand how, like I followed your link, but they didn't add the discount code that you need to at checkout. So some brands are a little bit tricky in that sense. So the best way to be prepared is to make sure that you've got the Black Friday hub saved in your bookmarks. But also what I would say is, terms of being prepared, is to write yourself a list. I cannot stress enough how important it is to have a list, whether that's a Christmas list of things you're getting other people or a list of gifts that you want to treat yourself to. I personally have both ready and waiting for when Black Friday hits. I know exactly what I want to buy my friends, my family, Alex for Christmas. I know exactly what I want to be looking out for. I might not get all of these items that particular week in the sales, but just to be able to keep an eye on them, see if they go down in the sales, see if I can get them reduced. I think it's really, really important to have that list. I literally have the hyperlinks saved in my notes, so that every day during Black Friday I can click on the exact link, see if there's any discounts that have come up, and then if not, I can close it and try it again the next day. I also have a list of the pieces that I want to treat myself to, some things that I'm keeping an eye out on for myself for Black Friday. Again, hyperlinks are saved, so I can literally go back and check them. So I would definitely recommend doing that, either bookmarking them, saving them in notes, whatever you want to do. Having a list is so important, because it then means that you know exactly what you want to be shopping for, exactly what you want to be searching, exactly what you want to be picking up during the sales, and you don't get sidetracked. Now, talking about being sidetracked, one of the biggest things as well, I would say, in terms of being prepared, is setting yourself a budget. Now, as I mentioned, it is a bit tricky that the sales often start before payday hits, and a lot of the sales might already be over, things might be sold out. I can't even believe that I forgot to add this as a prediction, but one of my biggest predictions this year is stock issues. There are going to be a lot of stock issues. I've already touched on it a little bit in terms of some of the pieces I've been picking up, some of the homeware, the Christmas sections. Talking to a lot of brands, I'm well aware that they have big stock issues at the moment, and they are really, really hoping to make sure to overcome these issues before Black Friday, but it's a really, really real reality that we're going to have to be aware of during the week. So if you do see something go down in the sale, I'd recommend it just buying it there and then, because who's to say if it's going to go out of stock, because stock is so low at the moment. So talking about the fact that we have to wait till Friday if you are waiting for payday to hit, one recommendation that I would say, and this is something that you do really have to be careful of, and it's not always something that I would recommend, but maybe utilizing your credit card or utilizing a shop now pay later scheme like Klarna or something like that. You guys know I'm never one to promote buying things that you can't afford, but if you're sensible and you set yourself a budget and you do not allow yourself to go over that budget, what you can do is use your credit card to buy the pieces during the week and then pay it straight back off from your bank once payday has hit. And I think that's a great way to be able to shop the sales without having to wait till the Friday, without stressing yourself out, without getting worked up about the fact that things are going out of stock, you haven't been paid yet, you're not able to buy the pieces for yourself. Maybe utilizing a buy now pay later or credit card might help you out that week, but do not be silly. Do not put yourself in debt. Trust me when I say a handbag, a pair of shoes, a new coat is never worth getting yourself into trouble for, and only do that if you've really been prepared beforehand, you've really been strict with yourself, you've set yourself a budget, and you do not let yourself go over that budget. One of the things that I'm going to be doing this Black Friday is being really strict with myself in terms of sales. There are some items that I'm going to keep an eye out on, but they don't go down enough, I'm not going to let myself buy them. If they only go down by 5, 10, or 15%, some of the items I'm going to be like, no, it's not enough of a saving for me. I don't need it that badly in my life. I can do without it. So in terms of my budget, I'm going to be really, really strict of what I'm sticking to, what I'm allowing myself to spend, and I'm not going to go over that. And then the last piece of advice that I would give in terms of my best at Black Friday tips is to not let yourself get roped in to the sales. Now I know sometimes it can be really, really easy when you're shopping and suddenly you see that something's 20% off and maybe it wasn't on your list and you hadn't factored it into your budget, but oh my god, that's such a good saving, it's 20% off. Don't ever let yourself fall into that trap. And I know it can be so easy, but one of the things that I remember seeing online, and I can't remember the exact way that they'd phrased it, but saving yourself 20%, you've still spent 80%. You haven't made a saving, you've still spent money. So it's something really to consider when it comes to these sales. Is it, do you really need it? Is it on your list? Was it factored into your budget? And if it wasn't, be strict with yourself and say no. Don't let yourself get it. Don't let yourself get sidetracked. Shop curated. Shop what you really need to. Shop items that are timeless, that are classic, that are going to go in your wardrobe and stay in there for years and years. You know, when it comes to what to buy for Black Friday, I always talk about timeless classics, the things that are going to last in your wardrobe for years and years and years. Things like Burberry trenches, winter coats, designer handbags. Those are the items that are really going to last you the test of time, and if you can get them for 30% off, amazing. But you don't need another ASOS jumper that suddenly went down at 40% and it's really, really cute. You don't need that new pair of shoes when you already have 10 pairs of trainers sitting in your wardrobe that you don't reach for just because they went down at 20%. Remember to be really strict with yourself, shop curated, be prepared, and stick to your budget. Oh my god, that was a ramble and a half, but I really just wanted to chat a little bit about my top tips, my predictions, because I've been getting so many questions about them. So many of you guys have been asking me about what I think is going to happen, what my predictions are, what my tips are, so I really hope that was helpful. Be sure, if you want to save this video, you can check back in if you need it as a reminder during the Black Friday week, if you want to watch it again just before the sales hit. I know it's still a couple of weeks until the full Black Friday hits, but as I said, the sales are happening earlier and earlier and are coming sooner and sooner. So the earlier that we are prepared, the better. So it's a little while later now, I'm not gonna lie. I needed a serious rest after that last clip because that was a lot of talking, a lot of information being thrown at you, but I really hope that that was helpful. But I thought before I signed off this vlog, I had a couple of new pieces that arrived that I wanted to show you that I'm super, super excited about, from a brand called Great Plains, which is not a brand I've actually ever shopped at before, but they have some gorgeous pieces. So the first thing that I picked up is this stunning jumper dress. Now you guys know what I am like with my jumper dresses. I absolutely love them. I feel like they're such like classic wardrobe staples and they're so easy to wear. If you don't know what to wear, if you're in the mood where you just want to chuck something on that's really comfortable but still looks chic, a jumper dress. If you want to look elevated, you want to dress an outfit up, a jumper dress. If you want something that's got room for a food baby, a jumper dress. Honestly, I reach for them all the time, and I saw this black one and just thought this was absolutely gorgeous. It's really simple. There's literally no design details to it. It's just a ribbed jumper dress with a roll neck, which we'll have to see how the roll neck fares. You guys know that I'm very specific with the roll necks that I like, and they have to pass a test in order to be welcomed into my wardrobe. I just thought this was a really, really gorgeous jumper dress, the kind you could style up, style down. Like, you could wear this to so many different occasions, which is what I really liked about it. Well, hello, new mirror setup. Oh, I feel like this is just so much better. I'm absolutely loving it. So the dress, I'm obsessed, absolutely obsessed. I'm going to style everything up with my Uggs because they're like the only house shoes that I am wanting to wear at the moment. But I love the dress so much. It's a gorgeous length, like coming just above my knee. I mean, if I wanted to, because of how stretchy it is, I could pull it up a little bit more and just have it like puckered a little bit around my waist. I really, really like this. I feel like this is one of those dresses where I could style this up in so many different ways. Like I could style it up with maybe some jewellery, some like heeled boots, some tights for a bit more of like an evening look, or I could wear it with riding boots or trainers and like a loose jacket, and it would be a perfect daytime. And it's so comfy, like so super stretchy and comfortable, which I really, really like about it. I really, really love the high neck, but it's a lovely like loose one, so you can just roll it down. It's not too like much. You know, you guys know I talk a lot about not liking roll necks that are a bit too like much on me. I don't like feeling claustrophobic in them. This is a really, really nice one. I'm so impressed with this. I think I can't remember if they did different colours, but if they do, I feel like I need one in every colour, because this is one of those jumper dresses that I just live in at this time of year. Next up we have another PetiteElliee jumper. It's this gorgeous knit. It has these stunning puff sleeves, which I absolutely love, that they like come in at the cuff, which I think is a very, very flattering look. I really like the fact that this is a mock turtleneck. I feel like mock turtlenecks are a very safe bet. If you don't know the brand very well, you don't know how it's going to fare, you're not sure if it's going to be too much on your neck, this is a mock turtleneck one. I find it very, very comfortable. I don't find it too claustrophobic, it doesn't come too high up my neck, but I really loved this fabric. It's like this really gorgeous, really super soft knit, so stunning. It's almost like a chenille fabric, but it's not quite. It's a bit more of a knit. It's a bit like, it's less loosely knitted. I wonder if it tells me what the fabric is, because it's absolutely gorgeous. So this is 53% cotton, 23% polyester, 22% acrylic, 2% elastane. Wash as synthetic, dry flat. Reshape whilst damp. So this is the kind of thing you're gonna have to be careful of in the wash, because it is very like very stretchy, which makes sense with all the cotton and the elastane in it. A very stretchy jumper, but makes it super cozy, super comfy, super soft, and I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of this winter. This jumper is so cute. I love it. It is so soft, like so soft. All the jumpers actually in this video have been super, super soft, which you guys know is a big criteria for me. It's a big tick when it comes to festive or cozy jumpers. I don't do itchy. I love the sleeves, absolutely adore them. They're not too much. I have found some jumpers in the past can be a bit much. I find it's because they don't go out too much, that they just kind of do that little puff down the sleeve, which I think is very, very flattering. And the mock turtleneck is fabulous because it comes up all cozy without being too much. I definitely think these turtlenecks and like roll necks have been the thing that have impressed me most about these jumpers, but I love this. I'd probably tuck this into a pair of high-waisted trousers and just maybe style it up with like some jewellery to kind of elevate it a bit. But I do love white in winter. I feel like white is so elevated, so classy and so timeless, and it's a little bit festive without being like in your face or any too like ostentatious. Is that the word I'm thinking of? Potentially, but it's just very like classy, a little bit festive, and so timeless. So I really, really love this knit. Okay, next up, you are going to be like, Ellie, that is not a very you outfit, but it's this cobalt, I cannot say this word, beautiful blue jumper. I am obsessed. Now yes, this is not a very me jumper. This is not the kind of colour I usually go for, but especially after picking up those green Zara jumpers, I have been loving adding just a little more colour into my wardrobe, and I feel like this blue is a really stunning colour to add in. Like I feel like this will go really, really well with blacks. It will go well with neutrals, it will go well with whites. I can picture a lot of ways that I will style this up, and you guys know how much I love a roll neck. Again, I'm gonna have to do the roll neck test, but I loved the look of this, and I thought this could be a really nice wardrobe addition and something a little bit different. Oh my word, this colour, guys, I love it with the black as well. I've actually, just to kind of like show you the length, not got it tucked in, but with these kinds of roll necks I do prefer them tucked in, because I find when you wear them with trousers, all you can kind of see is like the waistband of the trouser. But wow, the colour is just stunning. I absolutely love it. And again, the roll neck is gorgeous, like a really nice loose but cozy roll neck, the kind that you can roll down away from your face, the kind that you can bring up and like really keep snugly warm. I absolutely adore this jumper. This, as I said, so is not the usual colour that I go for, but I just think it is absolutely beautiful. I don't have anything in my wardrobe like this, and I'm just obsessed. Okay, next up is this stunning oxblood jumper. This is like a really big, baggy, cozy knit. And I think I got this in a medium. I'll link all the sizes down below. Oh, it's a UK 12 or a medium. And I love it. It's huge, absolutely huge, but like in the best way possible. It's actually slightly cropped, which I quite like, because I feel like it won't come down too far. I feel like with these kinds of oversized knits, you do need to have them a little bit more cropped. I feel like if you have them long line, it looks like you've put on like your boyfriend's jumper. But I just adored the color of this. It's so gorgeous. It's like brownie, reddy, mauvey. It's literally just the perfect oxblood, and I just thought this would be such a nice jumper to add into my wardrobe. Well, if this isn't the definition of cozy, then I don't know what is. Look at this. This is the kind of thing that I would just throw on at the weekend with like loose trousers like this, just to be super cozy. Or you could tuck it in to a pair of high-waisted trousers, and I think that would look really chic and elegant. I adore the colour of this. It's like such a gorgeous like oxblood colour. I think it's really classy. I know I've spoken about this a lot, but these kind of darker colours like browns, oxbloods, greens, things like that, they're so flattering on your skin tone. So if you don't like wearing black and you find it a little bit harsh on your skin, I would definitely recommend trying out a jumper like this. I think the thing that's most impressed me about all these jumpers is the roll necks. Like they're so cozy but loose. They're not too much. Like they feel really nice. I haven't even rolled this that much away from my face, and I love it. So I'm really impressed. I know this one came in a couple of different colours, so I will link the colours down below, because I definitely think you need to get your hands on it because it's so comfy and cozy and perfect this time of year. And then lastly, not a jumper at all, is this gorgeous skirt. Now, I've been really loving wearing skirts recently, especially these kind of like midi skirts. I picked up a couple from New Look a few weeks ago. I don't know if you guys will remember that haul. And I've been really enjoying wearing them. I find them very comfortable, very flattering. And I saw this one and thought that is such a gorgeous colour. It's like champagne-y, pinky colour. And I just thought that was so beautiful. It's a stunning, like satiny, silky slip skirt. And I feel like there are loads of different ways that you can wear these. Like these are the kind of skirts that just never go out of style, so I absolutely love them. Okay, so I've just added the skirt to the kind of oxblood jumper because I feel like this makes a really nice like daytime look with it. I mean, obviously you could style it up with maybe like a tight white or black roll neck. I think that would look really gorgeous for evening wear, but I think for like daytime, I really like this. I think this looks really cool. It's a little bit loose on my waist, but to be honest, it doesn't really bother me because it means there's room for food babies, which we really like. But I love how they kind of pair together. I love the colour match. I mean, you could always like do the bra trick and tuck it up if you wanted a bit more skirt on show, but I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's quite long, but I'm not mad about it because it means it's great for now, because obviously not a lot of skin showing, you know, not too much kind of like leg out. So I think it's a really cute skirt, and they did have it in, I think it was black as well. I'll link it down below, but I do really love the pink. I think it looks so cute, and it's a little bit different for me, so I really like it. Well, I feel like this has been a seriously jam-packed vlog, especially considering it's only been a one-day vlog, but I feel like it's probably about time to leave this vlog here. But I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed having a little catch up, seeing some new pieces, and I really hope that my Black Friday predictions and tips were as useful as possible. As I said, I just want to be as useful as possible for you guys because I know how overwhelming it is, I know how stressful it is, and it is my job to make it as easy as possible for you guys. So final plug, I promise, for this video, go and check out the Black Friday Hub. Make sure you've got it bookmarked, or sign up to my newsletter. Make sure you subscribe to my blog. However you want to keep up with it, I would definitely recommend doing that, because I just want to make your lives as easy as possible. So if you got this far in the video, leave me the star emoji or the word star down below in your comments, because I know this one has been a bulky one. I know this one has been a long one. I hope you had snacks for it. I hope you had drinks, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.